Well, on our campus we have a program called Place Activation in which we're trying to enliven the campus. And the EcoPod is one of those projects. And the beauty of the EcoPod is that we can actually get our architecture students to design these structures and these elements, and we will ultimately place them in the landscape.
They wanted to actually challenge it and make it something that can capture spirit of the place rather than just being there. So we call it a spirit trap.
When I heard that we were going to be doing a pod on Curtin campus, the first thing that I thought of was, what will the students want to use it for? I find, everyone seems to be meeting over coffee and things, so I thought, well, why can't I create a space that has that same atmosphere but has more of an approach to sustainability? So this movable canopy just here, it's something that students, when they're within the pod, can control and manipulate themselves to get different light effects into the space. And to really create an intrigue and attract people to do this, I designed this sort of industrial mechanism that works it.
So the main drive of my project was to put something on campus that would improve campus life. The doors are a drawbridge style pulley system. So they're designed to they've got tiered seating on it, so when you open it up, it creates a different study space where it can be a group tuition. So they open up and close as a drawbridge style, and the pulleys make it simple on a crank system to actually open and close.
I had this sort of timber structure which would have a sort of, I guess you can say, a structural sort of spine through the building, and that my pallets would sort of come together and inform that sort of spine and clad this sort of pod so that it sort of shaped and gave a bit more of a natural feel and texture, somewhere where a space where someone could come into, feel calm, relaxed.
Once I started learning a bit about the spatial mapping and the analogue mapping of the site, working out pedestrian access, it sort of developed into the shape of the building that I wanted, or the pod that I wanted to create. And it came down really to 3 points, and that was transportability, transformability and sustainability. When I heard of one, that I was quite surprised but quite happy. I mean, who doesn't like to win?
It would be great to build one of these on campus to see how the students are having their own signature, their stamp, their legacy behind once they actually graduate.
I'm quite keen to see if they do construct it. It'd be quite interesting. Obviously there's a few details that might need to be looked at prior to building, but I think it'd be quite an interesting project if they do it.